Howdy, Dan and Josh at the Acoustic Centre, coming to you for the first time in ultra-high def sound, thanks to our fancy new lapel mics. Let me say, Joshy, officially, we have no idea how this sounds right now, but we'll get there.
Don't tell them all our secrets.
No, you're right. A couple of weeks ago, we did a run-through of Martin 00 models, and the one that everyone wanted to talk about was the CEO-7.
The CEO-7.
We had a few requests to have a deeper dive into the CEO-7. So today, we have the legendary CEO-7, as well as what I am calling an early contender for Guitar of the Year, Joshy. A custom shop 00 slope shoulder, same design that's just arrived today. Wait till you see this guitar.
Okay, all right. And, why is it called a CEO-7? Maybe you can explain to the folks if they don't know what a CEO-7 is.
All right, there have been 10 different CEO models. This is number 7. CEO because they are personally designed by Chris Martin IV, the CEO of Martin Guitars.
There you go.
Every few years, he pipes up and says, I'm the CEO, I want to design a dream guitar.
But what's interesting about the shape?
As far as I'm aware, it's the first 00 slope-shouldered shape that Martin have built.
Yes.
I may be corrected on that.
00, and it looks like another...
Something,
there's a hint of another brand in there.
That's right.
I believe that this is a shape that was built by Martin first, this particular shape. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I did a bit of research today on an early slope shoulder. I mean, they've done that kind of look, but they've been they're always 12 fretters.
Yes, yeah.
This is a 14 fretter, so... I don't know, maybe the internet can help us with that, Joshy.
Yep.
But here it is, Adirondack top, mahogany back and sides, ebony fretboard and bridge. Vintage style neck on this guitar.
Vintage style neck, yeah.
Sets it apart from other Martins.
Yeah, so it's quite a big vintage style neck, but by no means difficult to play, this guitar.
Is that big neck adding to the sound of the CEO-7?
Well,
Josh?
I believe personally that bigger necks do help with the sound, and that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
I like it.
I just, and I've only sort of done this with my own, I guess, acoustical observational research by playing all these different guitars and different necks, and I think there's something to it.
I think there is too.
Yeah, more than the power of suggestion.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
I think so too. Nut width is a standard nut width, 1 3/4. It's just a slightly deeper V-style neck profile. Let's have another taste of this one, Joshy. Let's have a good listen.
Always so big and rich.
Incredible sounding guitar. I put it to you, mate. What is it? I mean, Martin have a plethora of amazing sounding small bodies in their catalogue. What is it about the CEO-7 that has made this one of the most popular selling guitars in our shop of the past decade?
Well, I think it's the size. I think that the size, when you play the thing, it doesn't sound like a small guitar, but it's a very comfortable guitar to sit with. It just feels very comfy and easy to play. Even though it's got that vintage neck. And so there's all these vintage appointments about it that are very beautiful and everything that you want in a vintage looking guitar. But I just think it's the size and the output that this guitar has. And for, not a hell of a lot of money. There's definitely some far more expensive guitars in the shop, but the sound of this thing is just incredible.
Yeah. A unique look too compared to the other Martins with that old school sunburst top.
Vintage style bridge, as you can see there, nice and thin. So the guitar, it does sound amazing. Part of that is super lightweight. We always talk about that on here. Super lightweight guitar. And what's the bracing on this one? Is it?
I was going to talk about the bracing. I don't know. I mean, it's an X-brace guitar, but you'd think with the different body design that the bracing would have to be tweaked compared to the normal 14 fret design.
Yeah, but we could probably be corrected on whether that's Adirondack bracing or Spruce bracing.
I don't think it is on the standard. We may be corrected there.
But what a guitar! Most CEO models, they only have a short lifespan of production, and then they stop building them.
Yeah, like
but,
1 year maybe max.
But because this one just keeps selling, they just keep building it.
It might be there forever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So one of my favourite guitars in the shop, that's
Me
for
too.
sure. Yeah.
Give us another taste. I'm going to hand you something
Okay.
pretty special.
Americana, right there.
It is incredible. Okay, Joshy, something that just arrived today. I'll take that off your hands.
Yes.
Something that I've fallen absolutely head over heels in love with, I have to admit. Check this guitar out. A custom shop, 0014 fret. We're not going to call it a CEO because it's not officially a CEO design, but it is the same guitar shape. A complete one-off built for us down here in Australia. We have an Adirondack top on this one with Adirondack bracing, and the back and sides is beautifully figured Hawaiian koa. Not crazy figuring, just perfect, subtly gorgeous.
Yep.
Mahogany neck.
Yep.
Same scale length, which is 24.9. The neck profile on this is the modern low performance, modified low oval, high performance taper.
That's a mouthful.
I believe it is.
Yeah. It's different to the other one, that's for sure.
Yeah, much more modern feeling neck on that one. 24.9 scale length. Talk to me about the burst, Joshy. I know you love them.
I love amber tone.
Yeah.
I love the amber tone burst. That's my favourite colour that Martin do. And I love it that it's not too dark. You know, sunbursts that get a bit too dark around the edges. Yeah, it's not really my thing. But that colour, every time I see an amber tone guitar, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to own one day.
The 1933 amber tone. It's all dressed up in full body sunburst too, Joshy. If you flip it over, you see the neck is done. Beautiful open
back of the
lid.
headstock.
Yeah, beautiful volute there.
And
something you don't see all that often, a glossed head plate on a Martin. Doesn't it make that logo just poppin'? It's just...
Oh, it's stunning. I mean, I actually think that this is, I'm going to say it, big statement, but I think this is the most beautiful guitar in the shop that I've seen this year.
Yeah.
You know, come in. So,
what a stunner. I'm with you on that. Let's have a listen.
All right, here we go. A lot of clarity, sustain. Wow.
What do you think?
Well, it's still ringing.
It's like a really sophisticated tone, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful, clear, lots of sustain. You want to write a soundtrack with that guitar and record it. It just sounds...
Adirondack and koa is a timber combination that on paper you'd think might be brightish, but as usual, Martin managed to get a deep, beautiful, warm bottom end into the guitar. So it has a little bit of everything.
Oh, it's just stunning. Well, we'll be oohing and ahhing over this, I reckon, for not a long time.
Yeah.
So I think someone's going to snap this up pretty quickly.
Yeah, there's something about this slope-shouldered tone that I've done a bit of research into it as to what people's theories are on the sound of these. They seem to think the slope-shouldered shape brings a bit more compression to the tone.
Maybe.
And it's like that. I find them a more forgiving sort of sound than a standard double O, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, I want to take it home.
Well, there you have it. Not often we have two of this body shape from Martin in stock at the same time. And this guitar has just arrived today. It is absolutely exquisite.
Incredible.
That's the Custom Shop 0014 Adirondack over koa. We have the standard in stock as often as we possibly can. We love these guitars. I think that's about it, Josh.
That's it. Come and play it, okay? As we always say.
Take us out with a few chords.